how to make payment at IAAI Auto Auctions. This is Insurance Auto Auctions of America Incorporated, I believe, IAAI. So over the weekend, a friend of mine, very good friend of mine, contacted me because a young lady wanted to buy a vehicle for the brother. The brother saw a car at the auction at IAAI 2017 Toyota Sienna all-wheel drive, pearl white. It was accidented. It was hit on the passenger side front door. Most of the passenger side was damaged. So she wanted to purchase this car on behalf of the brother. And my very good friend got in touch with me. I was able to broker the deal for her. The vehicle was posted for buy it now, $3,900. So with auction fees after the purchase and everything, it came out to $4,855. I just charged her, I believe it was $250 broker fee, and that was that. On Monday, she made the deposit. She sent me the confirmation of the deposit slip. Now I'm headed to the bank to make a cashier's check. So when it comes to making payments at this auction, such as IAAI, CoPart, the system has changed. So ever since the government and the country is trying to go paperless, the whole Western world is trying to go paperless, so the whole world, making such payments have become a little bit more complicated for people that are not in tune with the times. Most people or most countries are trying to go paperless. So right now, to make a payment at IAAI is a little bit backwards or behind when it comes to the payment systems as far as CoPart. CoPart is a much bigger company. Don't quote me about this, but I believe CoPart is a bigger company. So at this point, CoPart is doing payments that doesn't have to do with cash. If you have to pay cash at CoPart, they will charge you a fee for that. And even if you want to make a payment in person with a cashier's check, CoPart still charges you a fee for that. But on the other hand, IAAI, they're still dealing with the old system of payment, whereby you walk in with a cashier's check or money order, they accept it, you make your payment, and you're good to go. I'm heading to IAAI right now. I'm going to stop by Wells Fargo. I'm going to make a cashier's check. And remember, if you're making this payment, especially if you're making it on behalf of a dealership, if bank account that you're using is not a business bank account, you have to make the cashier's check in your personal name. You cannot make a cashier's check under a business name and then take that business cashier's check and pay for a different business. They will not accept it. If I'm paying for CRV Auto Sales, I cannot show up there with a cashier's check that says Volkswagen Incorporated on the cashier's check. If I'm paying for CRV Auto Sales, I have to show up with a cashier's check that says CRV Auto Sales. If not, I could just put one that is under my personal name, ChukwumaijemNwosu. So that's how it goes right now. So I'm going to stop by Wells Fargo, pick up a cashier's check that says my name, and I'm going to drop it off, make payment for the vehicle, send the lady a confirmation that the car has been paid for so that she could pick up the vehicle, or based on what she told me, she's actually dealing with a broker. I was going to broker the vehicle for her, but she already preemptively contacted another brokerage firm to help her deal with the whole process of sending the car to the port or sending the car back to Nigeria. So the process that she's doing is that she's using somebody else to get the car to the port, and then from the port get the car to Nigeria. So someone else is taking care of that for her, and I'm on the free when it comes to that, so I don't have to deal with that, and I prefer it that way. So she already messaged me this morning. I sent her some of the details, and now I'm gonna proceed to take care of the rest of the part. All right, we're here at Wells Fargo. Let's go get this cashier's check. So this is a crucial part. It actually really helps if you could just contact auction and find out the exact amount, because whatever you pay in overages, they're not going to give it back to you. So you just need to know that. Hello. It's a good branch. I always talk to Kevin Novak when I come here. So when it comes to paying for cars that are cheap, cars that you purchase for $1,000, $2,000, it's easy to pick up like money order to make up for these cars because they're so cheap. And some currency exchange or but the postal service could offer you a money order for these cars. But when it comes to cars that are pretty expensive, cars that are higher up there, over $5,000, most places will start demanding your ID and asking for all this other information. So it doesn't make sense. You just stop by your bank branch, just pick up a cashier's check. It simplifies the whole process. For example, today I'm picking up a cashier's check for $5,000. If I was to pay with money order, I have to bounce from branch to branch to branch to branch, or offer the currency exchange, or say like PLS check cashers. We have that here in Chicago. I have to offer them my ID in order to get money order that is over, I believe, $2,000 or $3,000, somewhere around there. So it makes it easy if you could just go straight to your bank. Now, if your money is illegal, it will make sense for you to get the money orders in little bits and pieces, like in little bits of $1,000, $2,000. But if you have legitimate money and you have a legit bank account, it makes sense to just stop by your bank branch and just pick up one lump sum cashier's check. Now, let's say I'm paying for a car that is over $10,000. It doesn't make sense to do that. So you just stop by your bank account and pick up a cashier's check. I'm doing great. All right, so I wanted to pick up a cashier's check right here. I believe so.
If I may trouble you for you to just tap or insert, you may remove the card.
Yay.
And how do you say your last name?
Nwosu.
Nwosu?
Nwosu. The N, the W, and the O is one word.
Nwosu.
Nwosu. What's my ID? No, for my name, it's going to IAAI, Insurance Auto Auctions Incorporated. AAI. There you go.
But from your name and not from business.
Not from businesses. It's for 4855.
4,855.
Yes, if you add 200 to that, what would it come out to? If you added 200 to that number.
5,055.
Yes, that's the right number. Thank you. I was just making sure, doing some math in my head here. How's your day going?
It's going wonderful.
Awesome. For now, let's go into the ad. Now, today's video is sponsored by me, and my name is ChukwumaijemNwosu. As you all know, I'm the solutionist. If you're looking for solution to some of your logistic needs, or your dealership needs, or you're just a regular person trying to buy a vehicle, feel free to get in touch with me. In the description, you'll find my phone number and the link to all my socials. If you're looking to buy a car as a dealer, you're trying to buy as a broker, you're trying to buy as a regular citizen, and you're just trying to find the best available deals through the auctions that are here in the United States, I'm able to get you cars from numerous auctions. Now, after we buy the car from the auction and you want something different, you want to go ahead and pick up the car from the auction and bring it back to your location, I'm also into logistics, and I can manage the logistics from picking up the cars from the auction after bidding the car and winning on your vehicle and delivering it straight to whatever state that you're in, minus Hawaii and Alaska. I also offer export services for the people outside of the United States. Currently, I just bought a vehicle, a 2017 Toyota Sienna, by the filming of this video, and it's going to Nigeria. So these are some of the services that I offer. So I could buy you a car from the bidding process to the winning process, pay for the vehicle, transport the vehicle to your location in the United States or to the port if it's going international. And also, if you need title services, you have issues with titles in your state, for some reason you cannot register the vehicle, you have a lost or missing title, you can also contact me. These are some of the things that I do. If you're here in Chicagoland and you need a vehicle fixed, let's say you get into an accident, it's some of the things that I do. If you look through my catalog of content, you will see vehicles that I fix for numerous individuals here in the Chicagoland area. I also offer mechanical services. Just look at it this way. If it has to do with cars, I'm your guy. So get in touch. And with this said, let's get back to the video. It's raining, a little bit like Washington State out here. Gloomy. Wells Fargo got you guys in a nice cardigan. That's a good one.
It's a nice cardigan.
I bought the car for a client. The car is going to Africa, but she wants the car paid for, but she deposited money into my account that just cleared today. And she's bugging. She's expecting the car to have been paid a long time ago. I'm about to go make payment of the car so that I can be clear of the responsibility. It could be nerve-wracking for people, like when it's their first time transacting with you. They expect everything to be expeditious, especially when people put money in your hand and they've never dealt with you before. They want everything quickly so that they could develop some level of trust. It was done in Texas somewhere, I don't know. Because it was a friend that referred her to me, like a very good friend of mine. I do a lot of business with him, so he referred her to me. And that was that. How much longer do you think?
For the transaction?
Yeah, don't worry about the deposit. Just take the money from both of my account. I have enough money in there. Let's get it going. I gotta get to the auction.
I understand, but I need to do my verification.
Of what? Of what? And I'm saying, don't worry about the deposit. Just take money from my savings and take money from my checking and just make up the amount. Let's go. Yeah, thank you. Because I don't want to be here all day. Like, I don't want the auction to close. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't worry about the deposit. Forget about the deposit right now.
Should I get an envelope for this?
No, not necessarily.
No?
Just taking it from Peter and paying Paul.
There you you go.
Thank you so much, okay? All right, you take care now. So now we got the cashier's check. We head to the auction. Because at the auction is where all the magic happens. I mean, that stupid ass lady was trying to waste my time. What is wrong with these people, man? You know what I mean? I just told her I needed a cashier's check for a certain amount of money. And now she's gonna start looking into my whole bank account. People are stupid out here, man. I'm telling you, man, something's wrong with this country, man. The people in it. People are so incompetent. She has access to my bank account. There's money in the bank account enough to cover the transaction. And now she's looking into a wire transfer that I got. Just give me the money that I need for a cashier's check. And she's over here telling me that she has to investigate. What are you investigating? Are you crazy? Anyway, so we have the cashier's check here. As you can see, we have the cashier's check. So now we're gonna head expeditiously to the auction. And as a matter of fact, while I'm going to the auction to pay for this vehicle, mind you, I have a renter at the shop waiting for me. The renter's waiting for me actually because a car that I rented to them needs front brakes and rotors. So once I make payment of this vehicle, because the auction closes at 5, so I have to be there before. I'm gonna make this payment because this lady, she's Nigerian, and these people are very strong-willed and they're very stubborn. If I don't make payment of this vehicle today, she's gonna start bugging the living daylight out of me. Mind you, the money she deposited didn't even clear yet. So the money that she deposited shows that it's cleared in my account, which is why the lady was investigated. But I told her, just take money from the other monies and just make the cashier's check and let me be on my way. They're out here just wasting people's time. This will have nothing better to do. I will do my best. I'm heading there right now. I'm going to make payment of the car today, because if I don't make payment of the vehicle today, she's going to have a fit based on the way she's already contacting me and texting me and messaging me up and down. So I want to go take care of that. Then I have to head straight to the shop on my way, pick up parts that would go to fixing the Lexus that is waiting for me at the shop. These are some of the little things that pop up and come up when you have a business type life. Your days are not predictable, which is what I love about the life that I live. No 2 days are the same or similar. There's always something going on, something different. Like right now, my goal was just to go straight to the bank, grab a cashier's check, tell you guys about how to make this payment at IAAI, pay for the car, go home, go edit some videos or take care of other errands around town, stop by the shop, see what's going on, make sure that some cars are ready or what came in from clients. That's it. But as you can see, they say man proposes and like the Christians say, God disposes. So in this case, there's been a change in plans a little bit. But yeah, we're headed to the auction. As you can see, that's the cashier's check right there. And it's made out to IAAI. Okay, we're here at IAAI. Let's go take care of this payment because I'm not even legally parked. I'm parked in the wrong spot. So let's take care of this payment real quickly. Get out of here. Hello, I'm here to make a payment. Oh, thank you. So, okay. Yes, the buyer number is. 1 second, let me get it, okay? I forgot the buyer number. Buyer number is on the other phone. So let's get the buyer number and let's go back in there and handle this business. Oh man. Awesome. Hey, yeah, I was here to make a payment and she asked me for the buyer number. Let's see, I have the buyer number here. Okay, the buyer number is paying for the 2017 Toyota Sienna. And they're asking for ID as well. I left my ID in the car. So now I gotta come get my ID. I left my phone, and I left my ID. Just leaving everything. Perfect. I got it. Right. So why do you guys have so much lotion out here? People show up ashy.
You'll be surprised. Well, the hand sanitizer dries you out.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's a nice touch. I get it. When you hand sanitize, you need to moisturize. Makes sense. That's it. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys have a good one. Okay. So the car's been paid for. About to send pictures to the buyer so that they have a peace of mind regarding this whole thing. Let me show you. You can see right there, the car has been paid. So guys, that's how you make a payment at IAAI. So there's an option for you to pay with cashier's check or business cashier's check or personal cashier's check. You have the option to do a wire transfer. Now I believe they have an option where you could pay through MoneyGram, and you could pay with a credit card as well. But the credit card has to be the name of the business or dealership in which you're paying with. If you have a personal account, then you can pay with your personal credit card. So that's how it goes. I'll see you guys on the next one.